after eating that, you may want to have a little workout as well. If you find yourself in an exercise rut doing the same moves over and over again, some small changes could actually have a really big impact. So to show us how to change things up is our body fitness and wellness expert, Heather Wilson-Phillips, who is joining us now. Good morning, Heather. I doubt that you probably saw the whole burrito segment we just did. It looks amazing, but let's get everybody working out now too. So you are going to show us 4 moves and then 4 variations of those moves. So let's start with the first one. We've got squats. So show us how this move is normally done, and then there's a variation for it.
Exactly. So regular squat, we're going to be standing here. Our legs are going to be about shoulder width apart, and your toes will be pointed out slightly. And you're just going to simply come down into a squat and come up and just squeeze your glutes right at the top. Again, you're coming down and you're coming up. Here it is from the side, same thing, down, and you're coming up.
And the key here is that you shouldn't arch your back, right? Like so many people end up arching their back.
Back is nice and flat. That's right. Okay. Exactly.
All right, let's see the variation.
So here's the variation. So our legs are going to be more than shoulder width apart, because now we're going to do a sumo squat. So the first exercise, there's a lot more emphasis on your quads, your glutes, and your hamstrings. The sumo squat is going to give you your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, and also your inner thighs as well too. So our legs are a bit wider, and we're coming down as well. Come up, and we're squeezing our glutes right at the top of the movement. Come all the way down, and squeeze again. So that's the variation with your squat.
Now, can you do both? Because they do target different parts of your legs at the same time.
Absolutely, you can. You can do the regular squat and then open your legs up, and then come down and do the sumo squat as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're feeling like really ambitious, add some pounds, right? Some kettle. Let's talk about lunges. I'll be honest, Heather, I struggle with lunges. I've got dancer knees. They always hurt. So I try to stay away from them, but they're so important. Lunges are so good for you too. So show me that your regular and then the variation. Maybe I can do the variation.
Okay, so regular lunge, you're gonna step forward, and you don't want your knee to go past your toes, so you're gonna be coming down, and you're gonna be right about here. Back is nice and flat, and you're coming up, and you're gonna be here for your regular lunge. This is gonna focus on your quads, your glutes, and your hamstrings. However, if you do the variation, which is the reverse lunge, so this will be good for you, Sonia. Less pressure on your knees, okay? So you're going to step back, and you come down. Okay, so it's less pressure on your knees, but what I love about the reverse lunge is that it's going to focus even more on your glutes and your hamstring, which is that muscle right at the back of your leg.
Perfect.
As you're here in the reverse lunge. Yes.
That's always the goal. More focus on the glutes.
Always.
Okay, and then always a focus on a strong upper body. That's also my weakness, my shoulders, all of that. Like I'm always trying to make sure that I'm balancing it and making sure my upper body is strong. But push-ups, another one of those workouts that I find so difficult. So please help me out. What can I do?
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the modified version, but I'm going to show you the regular push-up. You're going to be up here like this, like in a high plank.
Yeah,
that's a regular push-up. You're coming up and down, right? So let's just do the modified version for today. So when we're doing a push-up, we're working our chest, we're working our shoulders. So I'm going to cross at my ankles. My hands are going to be right here, right at my shoulders, and I'm going to come down and I'm coming up.
Now, are your hands? I can't see clearly. Are your hands right onto the sides, or are you doing more of like bringing them right closer to your chest?
So they're close to my chest, because as I'm going down, but they're a bit forward. So they're just a little bit forward, but it's right on the outside of my chest, though.
Okay,
and I'm crossing right here at the ankle. So this is my regular push-up right here. Now, the variation for this push-up is we want to focus still on our chest, still on our shoulders, but we're going to bring in our biceps.
Right.
So we get more emphasis on the biceps here. So we're going to bring our hands in closer, all right? So our hands are coming in closer right here. And we're coming down and we're pushing away. So you're going to feel that bend to the elbow.
Nice.
Yep. Don't lock it out, but come down and push it away.
Oh, okay. That's the key. Okay, really quickly, we've got about 30 seconds left, but we can't forget about the core, abs. Really quickly, if you can show us what we can do for our abs.
So first exercise is your flutter kicks. Your legs are moving, working your legs and your lower abdominals. The variation will be your scissors, lower abdominals, also your transverse abdominals are being worked at the same time. just by doing that quick little twist there.
Okay. Heather, I'm going to get on it this weekend. I'm going to be doing the flutter. I'm going to be doing all of those variations. Thank you so much again, friend. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.